Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 3rd of July for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going back to the old format of a longer individual investigation of each sign's prospects, and I'm going to be focusing within that on the ruler of each sign to a much greater extent. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, comment or subscribe. It's great to have you with us. This is very much community. Please do share any thoughts you have. If you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for joining me once more. If you like to get your free written horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the link beneath this video. And finally, if you would like to ascend above your zodiac forecast and embrace more serious astrology, please see the offer beneath this video, which gives you the chance to get 2 charts for 30% off, totally based on your unique birth data that will give you searing insights for the months and years ahead. So Cancer, your week commencing the 3rd of July forecast sees your ruler opposing your sun. Now, the moon goes through the sign of Capricorn 13 times a year. And if we go back to the 29th of June last year, that was the new moon in your sign. So if you remember setting your intentions at that time, this is somewhat of a challenge in terms of where you are in terms of your journey within that. Now, it could be that if you've been very single-minded, somebody could feel that you've been far too caught up in the things that are important for you, and could give you a gentle nudge to remind you that, hey, I'm here, and Jupiter is actually angling really helpfully to the sun and also to the moon. So even if you do have a discussion, it actually can be a good thing. And so around any relationship, it's a good time to try to see things from other people's viewpoints as well as your own. But of course, Venus and Mars have been pulsating in your sector of resources, and that could have been amping up your desires, particularly for the good things in life, but at a time when finances have been very pinched for a lot of us. And because the position of Uranus is in a very rebellious part of your chart, and it's still in an abrasive right angle to Mars, even though it's declining, there still could be part of you, even though you're fantastically shrewd at managing resources, there could be part of you that is tempted to be a little bit more spontaneous with your resources or get caught up in some kind of compulsion. Perhaps what's more serious structurally is that Neptune, the planet of dreams, is in the part of your situation to do with expansion, and that's angling to Mars in not a helpful way. So I just feel that if you are thinking about making a major purchase or helping somebody out financially, Neptune can be very compassionate. Just make sure that whatever you decide is doable. But Mercury in your sign in the second half of this week is forging a brilliant angle to Uranus in a way that Mars isn't, and this can help you to actually think long term, think outside the box, embrace a little bit of innovation or freshness in your approach. And also Mercury is forging a very positive angle to Neptune. So Mars can be a bit of an aggravant this week for you, and it can also obviously be about impulse and impatience, and Mercury, how we think, can be an asset. So I think with the full moon taking in the round, there may be something that does need reviewing around your focus and how other people see it. But as long as you don't react, Mars square Uranus, and just let the conversation flow and you're open to what people say, I think that this can be a week actually, especially with Jupiter blessing this full moon, where you can actually see how far you've come since the start of whatever plan you started to develop at the end of June last year.